Happy St. Patrick's Day, a day that was made completely pointless by the campaign "It's always time for a Guinness." Anyway, I'm not Irish.
Really?
I knew it was me. Yeah, I'm Italian, and as an Italian, I've always been very suspicious of social networks. Yeah. For instance, a mafia. It is a social network. It's a network of friends helping each other. I think we should use Facebook. It would go something like this. Jackie Benose sent you an offer of friendship you can't refuse. Please deny any knowledge of him. Your friend Al the Animal left a message on the wall, grassing you up. Click here to change his profile. Great, I'm Italian, I've done some method jokes, I can move on now. Actually, what really interests me is the language, the English language, how different it is from the Italian language. For instance, here you have this idiom, having a cake and eating it. Well, the Italian equivalent is avere la botte piena e la moglie ubriaca, which means having the bottle still full and your wife drunk. Which, if you think of it, makes for a nice reversal of stereotypes. Also in Italy there is this idiom about the moment when you have to face the consequences of your actions, is quando I nodi vengono al pettine, which means when the brush meets the hair knots. Beautiful image, makes you think of a beautiful woman carefully brushing her long black hair. The English equivalent is when the shit hits the fan. It's a pretty different image, isn't it? But I like the English language because it's so full of idioms. Some idioms don't have an Italian equivalent. For instance, here you can say, you do this and that and Bob is your uncle. What does that mean? I did a bit of research. Apparently the origin is that there was a prime minister in Victorian time who was very nepotistic, so people started to say everything is easy when Bob is your uncle. I think we should have an equivalent in Italy. It would go, you do this and that and Silvio fuck your daughter. Yeah, I like idioms. I even started to use idioms myself. During my last job interview I said, I can hit the ground running while I'm thinking outside the box. They were so confused that he hired me. Yeah, now you know how we'll steal your jobs. But some other idioms still don't make any sense to me. For instance, you should never blow your own trumpet. Why? Or why is it a blowjob called a blowjob? To me it looks like a sack job. Unless it's because you shouldn't blow your own trumpet. So, yeah, I mean, with all this effort that I'm putting into mastering the English language, what really pisses me off is when I meet somebody and as soon as they realize I'm Italian, they feel entitled to say something like this. Ah, italiano! Mamma mia, bella signorina preparativa fanculo! Ah! Now, imagine this scene. I'm speaking to the English here. You are on holiday in Rome, you are drinking martini, whistling at the girls while riding a Vespa, and an Italian bloke came to you and said, you're English, innit? Hooligan fish and chips, Italia bacon fuck off! How would you feel? Yeah, when these things happen, I really wonder if it would be easier to go back to Italy. But every time I go back to Italy, I'm in danger of being run over by a car. That's not because I look left instead of right. It's more because I expect cars to stop at zebra crossings. Also, I'm so culturally confused that if I really went back to Italy, I would probably open a restaurant called Al Fresco, which in Italy means in jail. My first guest would be Berlusconi. I'm sorry to go on and on about Berlusconi, but it's very difficult to share your origin with somebody who embarrasses you so much. Sometimes I wish I was Austrian. Thank you very much.